video. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you an all cream, literally only cream makeup tutorial that saved my freaking life when I was in Arizona last week. For context, I'm a Texas girl. I've been here my whole life. Yes, I have been outside of Texas, but it's mostly to a beach in Mexico, or actually, yeah, mostly to a beach in Mexico or the Bahamas. It's mostly a beach where I'm even closer to the equator. Yes, I've been to Europe and Canada and stuff like that, but I ain't never been to a desert before. So that dry heat, you hear about it, but experiencing it was next level. Spoiler alert, I freaking loved it. But in this video, I'm talking makeup. The first day that we were there, I did my makeup as normal. I set it with my translucent setting powder. I baked. I did all of the things. And when I tell you, when I pulled out my phone like an hour or two later in the car to take a selfie, because I'm like, I slept. I looked like the Crypt Keeper. I looked so old and dry and crinkly and cakey. It was so bad. I was like, because I just left his parents' house. And I'm about 2 years older than my boyfriend. I looked at least 10, bro. Day 2, God did this. God put a TikTok in my life that was about all cream contouring, tutorial. And I remember watching it and being like, oh, that's interesting, but I would never do that. Swiped. So I'm sitting here thinking about that TikTok and I'm like, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God, if I did not like it or favorite it or heart it or anything at all, I'm gonna be sick. I ended up finding it, tried it the next day. From 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., I'm outside the hotel. We're not back at the hotel at all. We're literally outside in the heat, exploring, and my makeup lasted all day. So here's a tutorial for my foolproof, cake-proof, slide-off proof, whatever, everything proof, cream makeup look. Let's get into it. This is her, by the way. Her name's Tara. She's awesome. I did everything that she said to do, and my makeup, it would last all day. I never had time to retouch my makeup fully. I kept little like concealer and a little, I'll tell you what this is in a second, but a little like makeup kit in my bag, but that was it. We were go, 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 go the entire time. And I'll have you know, we were outdoors the entire time. It was crazy. And then we went to 2 graduations, so we're sitting on the bleachers at a high school football field for hours at a time. I'm telling you, my makeup stayed. It was crazy. I'm gonna be showing you even like my travel size moisturizer. I'm gonna start, like from start to finish, I'm gonna show you everything that I did. So starting off, I have this little serum, it's almost out. This is from Valmont. I did a little job with them, and to say thank you, they gave me little travel sized samples of their best moisturizing stuff. So since it's travel size, I brought it, it's perfect. I started off by applying, it's literally almost out, I'm so sad. This serum, also my brows and eye makeup is done because that's not necessary for this tutorial. So if you want to see how I get this look, I will leave a link in the description box for this full makeup look. What I really love about this moisturizing cream in particular is it's heavy. I just wanted to be bougie. I didn't even have the foresight to think it's gonna be dry heat, you should bring a heavier moisturizer. I didn't even think like that. I was just like, it's bougie, I'm gonna bring it. But it ended up being perfect because this is heavy. Like this is thick with 2 C's. And that's what my skin needed. Even being combination oily, this is what my skin needed in Arizona heat. This is the Valmont Moisturizing Cream. And I would recommend just using any kind of thicker moisturizing cream. Put this all over my face and let it blend in. One thing I've learned from just watching a bunch of YouTube videos and learning about skin and hydration and stuff like that is the skin, of course, it feels obvious to say this, the skin is porous. So when you're applying Neosporin, you don't just put it on and just kind of go like this and leave it alone. You have to rub it into the skin. So I was thinking about that as I was applying moisturizer every day. I wanted to make sure that it was getting absorbed into the skin, because when it's absorbed, it's filling in the fine lines and wrinkles. And I'm funny as hell. I make myself laugh, even if I don't make you laugh. It don't matter. I'm funny to me. So I've got a lot of crinkly little laugh lines. And I sat here with my ring finger, which is the weakest, and I would literally just rub it in until I felt it would tug. It wouldn't be slippery anymore, it would just kind of tug. That's when I knew that it was fully absorbed. So the next thing I was not playing with is the SPF. This is the Supergoop Glow Stick at 50 SPF. This is something I've never used before. If you guys have been following me for a while, you've known that half of my stuff is in storage. It was fully wrapped up, it was in storage. I found all my travel size stuff when I was unpacking in this new apartment, and this was there, and I was like, oh my God, it's perfect. So I brought it, never used it before, love it. It is clear, it's a little stick, and I just swipe it on my face, it goes on like air. Like it feels like nothing on my skin, and it's SPF 50. I would actually do my neck and my, what do you call this? Delicatera? There's a French word for it. I'm not nice like that. I would just put this on everywhere where I felt like the skin was going to attack me, and loved it. This did not make my skin feel oily. It sits perfectly under my makeup, so 10 out of 10 recommend this stick for vacation, summertime, for every day actually. A little bit, just swipe, swipe, swipe. And then I would sit here, and I'm not gonna, I would rub it in, because you can't like get it on your nose. So I would sit here and make sure it got in everywhere on the skin. And use a little bit, because if you use too much, it will begin to flake. That's your heads up, that's your warning right there. Use just a little bit, and then make sure you're massaging it into the skin, your pores are absorbing it. And that was my barrier against the giant sun in the sky in Arizona. Did y'all know that the sun is bigger in Arizona? The sun was setting, and it's literally this giant ball in the horizon. And I was like, y'all see this? It was crazy. Okay, next. This is the most important step. So sit and listen. Priming of the skin is the most important step. This is what I used in Arizona. This is the Charlotte, I love this. Hold on, side note, let me just freaking love this. Wonder Glow, okay? It's got a little bit of a shimmer in it. It's by Charlotte Tilbury. I would put on my cheeks and over the bridge of my nose. You see that little sheen? Little glow to it. So what it's gonna do is reflect the light that hits my face and make my makeup look like skin. It's also gonna do a great job of covering up my hyperpigmentation that I have right here, because it's bouncing the light off. It's bing, 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 like glow from within, literally. So any strobe primer is what you're gonna be looking for. MAC Strobe Cream works, and L'Oreal Lumi works as well. Put that on the cheeks and over the nose. Now, the next most important step, a mattifying primer. I do not have a mattifying primer anymore. It's not 2016, okay? It's been a minute. I found this travel size mattifying primer in a box after I moved, and I packed it. I was like, this is perfect. All I need is a travel size primer. Without even knowing that I was going to need a matte primer, this is the only one I have in my house, and it just happened to be travel size. That's why it was brought. This is Hourglass Veil mattifying primer. Now, you can use any mattifying primer you have, but the key is to make sure that it's, I'm gonna say it again, mattifying primer. Where am I gonna put this? Exactly where I would bake. So I bake underneath my eyes and in my T-zone. Now, I'm not gonna do my nose because I do have the strobe cream, but I'm gonna be doing my forehead, underneath my eyes, and my laugh lines and chin, because my chin gets pretty shiny. I also like to bake right here. So I'm gonna add some more right underneath the cheekbones. Now after that, foundation. My assumption is that you can use any foundation. However, I'm gonna show you exactly what I did in Arizona. I was using Hourglass Stick Foundation. The reason why I love this in the summertime is because you can control the coverage. I do less foundation in the summertime because like I've said, the humidity here, it just feels so melty, and I wanna feel light and airy, and that I wanna feel summery, and I don't feel like caking on foundation. So because this is so pigmented, a little tiny bit will go a long way. If I wanted it to be full coverage, I could, because this is so buildable. But in the summertime, I just use a little bit. So this is Hourglass Shell Foundation. Okay, and then I just blended this in with my beauty blender. After the foundation is on, because I wasn't using any powder, I was using a lot more setting spray. So after foundation, I would set my face. Just like that. Whoop! Open my eyes too soon. I just got this. Oh my God, you guys. Everything from, what is this called? Makeup by Mario is incredible. Like, I'm in love. I have yet to find a makeup product from him that I don't like. So I got this from the TikTok that I did where I was like, let me try. Absolutely fell in love. This is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in shade light to medium. And I'm using this little angled brush. You see like the little dip right here? It's really for shaping out and sculpting the face. I'm gonna be applying this in pat motions. I don't wanna wipe because that's just gonna wipe foundation away, but so I wanna pat. And I'm gonna put this all over the perimeter of my face to add the dimension back and put some color. Wiped it away, back into my skin. I do apply some on my nose because I wanted to give a little sun-kissed look. I was in Arizona, you know? The sun is huge. It felt right. Okay, next I went in with my all-time favorite contour stick. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Fawn. I'm trying to use up all of this so that I can get to the contour stick by Makeup by Mario faster. So with this stick, I wed. No. I just applied the contour where I always apply the contour and then blended it in with the same brush. We are not wasting anything when we're on vacation, honey. As you can see, the soft sculpt that I was using is a warmer tone. It really, like I said, it brings color back into my skin. The Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick is a cooler brown. It's more ashy. And that is gonna define the shadows on my skin and snatch my contour. That is the difference between a cool tone. Actually, that's the difference between a contour and a bronzer. Next, I would conceal. Ironically, I don't even remember why I brought this, but I have Shape Tape, and I brought it in my bag. Wait, hold on, side note. This is my makeup bag. This is from Base. I've had this for years. It is so damn sturdy. It's been through so many things. It's been so many places with me, and I love you. Mwah. I want the suitcases so freaking bad because this is such high quality. I trust this with my life. It's had my life in it, actually, because it's had my face in it. Moving on to concealer. Shape Tape was not it. I would never use Shape Tape concealer in dry heat ever. So the reason why I say that is because I used a tiny amount. I'm like, oh, I'll just use a little bit and then I'll do my setting spray to be fine. No! It was so cakey and cracked and just, it was not it. So instead, this is Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. It's moisturizing, it's beautiful, I love it. I do a tiny amount these days because I laugh too damn much. I am not bringing it all the way up to my waterline. I go upwards right here to lift the face. Do my little flower in the forehead. A little flower right here. Do a little bit underneath the nose, okay? And then before I blend all of this out with my beauty blender, I will use setting spray once again. Soak in for about 10 seconds. Okay, and then I will blend. Oh, and when I'm blending my concealer out, actually anything that you're blending with a beauty blender, light taps. I used to go crazy and just be like, bah, 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 bah. Light taps. Harder you're pressing the beauty blender into the makeup, the more of it you're gonna soak up into the beauty blender instead of spreading it flawlessly on your skin. And we're not gonna set that. If it makes you feel better, because it made me feel better, setting spray. This time, let the setting spray dry completely and do its thing. Y'all, this was so cool. I've never used this before. I've never used this before. I never got a chance to, so, stop. Dang it, I'm smiling. So, I've never used this before. It's so cool. I got this from a Charlotte Tilbury event. It's like a little cigarette holder thing, but it's for makeup. I didn't use this and I haven't used this yet. This is the Easy Eye Wand. It's brown and it's kind of matte. And I'm pretty sure this is just eyeshadow, but I haven't used it, so don't you know. But this is what I did use for my blush. It's the Easy Lip and Cheek Wand. Have not used this on my lips yet. But this is my blush. And I really loved this because I would put this in my purse. And if I wanted to like touch up a little blush or a little highlight, I would do that. It was so cool. Easy Highlighter Wand is the next one. This is it. Oh, good, there's a good amount in there. Sometimes you never know. It's like, how much are you scamming me right now? It was great. The blush is great, by the way. I don't know what color it is. It's probably super chic, and then Chic Glow. It is dope. I'm putting this on top of the cheekbone and going upwards to lift the face, and I'm not bringing the blush down like we used to, y'all. Y'all know this though. And then I'm using this little brush to blend. Highlight. I do this at the tip of my nose. I think it's so cute. I just love it. and then right there. And this is so creamy, by the way. It's super pigmented, the blushes as well. And 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, I'll definitely link this for you guys. It was so nice to just have on hand. That's it. I mean, again, I'll do some setting spray. I was really particular about the setting spray because I was like, not using powder was giving me slight anxiety. It was the right move, it was the right move. All right, let me do my lips. So easy. This is one of my go-to summer lips, and I'll show you why when I'm done. This is the Morphe Sweetheart Lip Liner. Not me having that crusty crust on my lips. This is my favorite lip liner of all time. Perfect shade for me. So easy to apply, creamy, pigmented, last, we love her. And then the summery part is truly this lip glow from Dior. This is the Rosewood shade. I have loved lip glow for years now, and the first one I ever used, I would like scrape it out. I'm still probably gonna do that with this, but I would scrape it out because it's $30. Who are you lying to? But it's so beautiful. It's like a mood ring for your lips. So it changes colors depending on your body temperature, I believe. So if you want a darker pink or whatever shade you got, if you want a darker color, that shade, just rub your lips together again and it brightens up. It lasts forever. It's not sticky, you know, and gross. It's super moisturizing, and for summertime, it gives me a really pretty peach, pinky peach, and I just love it. And it's so moisturizing. That's key for me. I need a really good moisturizing lip, and this is it for me. It's better than any lipstick, I swear to God, or even lip gloss. I hate when the lip gloss is getting in my hair and just no. So I love this, highly recommend. And we could do the outro. I've been sitting with my legs crossed this whole time. See, the hair is frizzy. It was not frizzy like this in Arizona. I miss it already. So that's it. This is everything that I did. The key, like I said, is the primer. Where you apply it and which primer that you use. This is the secret. This is the cheat code, baby. So let me know if you try it. I hope that you guys do, especially all my girlies who are living in the dry heat area. And if you go on vacation out there, try this. It's such a game changer. Thank you guys so much for joining. I love you guys so much. And thanks for sitting through this. You're the best. If you want to know how it went meeting the family, the podcast is back, baby. And I'm gonna be recording a podcast talking all about it, unfiltered, the real tea, all that jazz, how it went meeting the fam and if they liked me. So make sure you're following Revel Culture on Spotify and Apple, and stay tuned for that episode. I love you guys. Mwah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.